Did something just happen to you?
So you are not allowed to come home with me.
That went to red. That went to red.
That was really cool. I thought that was appropriate. We like played hide and seek with her. Are you here? we literally keep getting dogs coming through. I don't think the spirit was too happy.
Dustin Marcia, he's the founder. He birthed Central Maine Ghost Hunters from tiny orb to full-blown apparition. John, well, he's the stepdad. He co-parented the crap out of this group with help from Cassidy, Jamie, George, Renee, and Heather. Michael was created. Together, we're an elite group of unstoppable ass-kicking ghost hunting researchers.
You're not allowed to hurt this family. You need to stop.
I feel like a pit in my stomach, man. Like I swear there's something in that corner over there.
Tell me how you died.
Listed in the National Register of Historic Places, the Skowhegan Public Library sits quaintly nestled overlooking the Kennebec River. On tonight's investigation, the Central Maine Ghost Hunters are hosting a guided tour of the building to try and communicate with the souls there who lost their lives and transitioned into spirit. Immediately after setting up the X-cams, strange things began to happen.
That's so weird. Why does it keep doing that?
What's interesting is that during last year's investigation, it was also in the attic where most of our activity was captured.
People watching the monitors, and we had two girls downstairs, Heather and Renee. They heard the bells go off. We do have the voice recorder up here, and a meter as well.
It's our belief that Abner Coburn, seen here, is a resident spirit that watches over his building.
Okay, spirits, we're back to communicate with you.
Do you remember us from last year?
Can you say the name of anybody in the group right now?
I think it's Jason.
A lot of times, spirits can be intimidated by large groups. You don't have to be worried though. We just want to help you communicate any messages that you might have. I just love.
You guys ever provoke?
We try to avoid it just because I don't know if all of us have, but I've had stuff come back home with me. Does anybody want to be brave and carry one of these by themselves down to the end of this hallway? Oh shit, I thought someone was right behind me. That was weird. Can you make a noise? Can you bang on the wall? Whoa, oh shit, Dustin. Do we have an EMF detector?
Little did we know that later in the night, this would be the spot where we would capture some amazing evidence.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that was fucked.
Last year, while doing Spirit Box, we would often get a little girl to come through, but be interrupted by a strong male presence. This year, we're trying to break that bond by having the basement team summon the male downstairs so that the child is free to communicate and play with the toys.
Ashley turned on the little toy for you. If you want to play with it, go ahead.
Abner, do you know you died?
Do you like the toy?
Abner, are you down here with us?
Did something just happen to you?
Yeah, I'm getting all tingly on this stuff.
Now both teams are meeting in the basement.
I heard you
Dustin?
coming down. I was like,
Yes.
do they know we're here?
Well, my battery just got pretty much drained. Are you playing hide and seek with us again?
What if we did that?
Cast McGinn.
Yeah.
And you come
Okay,
visit us.
who wants to go against the wall and count?
Alright, I'll do it. 1, 2, 3. Here, hold on. I think it's in here.
Ooh, it's cold right here.
If I found you, then you're it. You gotta go count.
Now remember, this is the spot that earlier in the night I heard, saw, and felt something.
That was really cool. I thought that was appropriate. I think we need to do more stuff like that. We like played hide and seek with her, and we like found her. It was so.
What was
cool.
that flash?
It blinked when he said, I think she enjoyed that.
Yeah.
That was really friggin' bright.
Yeah.
Can you knock the ball down?
The ball looks like it's moving.
If you'll notice, we've also placed an upright folder on the other side of the bust.
You can knock the ball down. We'll play hide and seek again.
It doesn't knock the ball down, but watch what happens after we leave the room and it stands upright for almost an hour. Right now, I'm moving the ball to the hallway door frame. As investigators, it's important to analyze the evidence. So if you look at the footage right before we captured this strange corkscrew, frozen worm energy thing, there was nothing.
Give the ball a kick. Mike wants to play ball with you now.
Can you roll it? Want to come play with the ball and then maybe we can play some more hide and seek?
I'm actually getting orbs on here now.
It was around this time that the activity slowed down. It's my belief that the spirit used a great amount of energy to manifest in the way it did. To conclude the tour, we moved to a part of the upstairs library we had not yet been.
Whoa. Something just came behind you guys.
Right here, we've set up an infrared floodlight that you're unable to see with the naked eye, but helps illuminate the darkness when filming in night vision.
Just standing here now, it's not. Me and George. Yeah, see, I think think something's like walking up these old stairs. Can you show yourself? That was cool. I think we should do a session right here. Who's here with us? Chef? I heard it again. It was like Josh or Jeff or something. Are you mad at me? Or George? Or Dustin? Oh no. Somebody's what? Oh no. Oh, that was creepy. Children? It was so funny because they that got dropped and like something goes children. And then another one was like some people. That was cool. I don't think the spirit was too happy. It was Dustin's fault.
I think it's safe to say that the spirits here are still very active, and if you would like to experience this for yourself, the library is making this an annual event, so please, come get creeped out with us next year. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our channel